So guys, the crypto markets are trading sideways right now. Altcoins are slightly at discounts after running up quite significantly, and everyone's wondering what altcoins should they be buying moving into 2025 for altcoin season and to see those crazy gains. The top two sectors, guys, in 2025 are no doubt going to be AI and meme coins. Also a little mixture of, gaming and RWA and a few others, but right now all the hype is around AI and meme coins. Today I asked Grok to give me a top 20 list for the best meme coins and the best AI coins. I gave it a few parameters and I want to walk you guys through that list to see exactly if you hold any of those coins. And then I want to give you guys a perspective of the most hyped coins on, Twitter, what everyone's talking about for the best AI coins and meme coins, and what you should be looking into, and compared also to my portfolio and what I have been seeing talked about all through 2023, 2024, and now 2025. But if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and what you need to be aware of to make those crazy gains. Right now, guys, altcoins are seeing a little bit of capitulation after running up quite significantly, and this is a great time to get yourself a position in some of these altcoins that you're probably not aware of. I'm going to run you guys through the list, like how I said, from Grok, take you guys through the most hype coins that are talked about on X for those meme coins and AI coins, and then I'm going to give you guys a few different lists based off of what I've been seeing talked about throughout each of these years moving into 2025. But with all that being said, let's jump into it. So guys, like how I said, I asked Grok to give me a top 20 list of the most hyped meme coins and AI coins in 2025. I gave it a few parameters so that we get not only coins that have been here, for a little bit more long term, so that you can have conservative plays, but also another list of more riskier plays for those top 24 meme coins and AI coins. So I asked Grok, give me a top 20 list of the most hyped meme coins and AI coins in 2025. Each list should have 10 well-established coins older than 2 years, and the other 10 should be riskier coins that are younger than 1.5 years. Make it simple and do a list for both categories based on price action, hype, etc. So then it created me a top 20 list of meme coins as well as a top 20 list of hyped AI coins. And guys, I'm going to walk you through this list to see exactly if you hold any of these coins. Some of these coins you're already aware of, and then I'm going to go through what are the most hyped meme coins on X, what everyone's talking about based off of holders, price action, and what we're currently seeing. And then same thing for the AI coins, so meme coins and AI coins. And then I'm going to walk you guys through these sectors, and then I made a few lists for these meme coins that aren't really talked about that I think are going to be performing well, as well as AI coins as well. So going back to what Grok says, the top 20 most hyped meme coins in 2025, well-established meme coins that are older than 2 years. A few on this list, guys, I agree, which I'm sure a few of you guys agree on this list too, but then a few of them I'm actually not too aware of. So Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, these are like the OGs in the space. Dogecoin is going to be doing really well, especially with literally Elon Musk's endorsements and massive community, especially with the Doge community and a lot of other different things, Doge administration in the US. A lot of different things, guys. Pepe is one of the oldest, viral meme coins that we have seen. So, of course, Pepe is going to be one of the main performers as well in 2025. But these are more conservative plays that have already been here for a long, long time, have already seen their time in the sun. So, they're not going to be seeing no 100x, 50x. They're going to be seeing good returns, but nothing super crazy. As we get a little bit more down the list, you can see a little bit more coins that are a little bit more fresh, but also have already been established, like Turbo, like Bonk. These are two coins I would also be looking into. Flocky, another one as well that is a little bit more younger, as opposed to a few of these other ones that kind of have already really strong and already endowed communities. But moving into it, then we see a few on here that I'm not too aware of how strong the communities are, because I haven't really seen them surface. If a meme coin is really strong, it usually comes up to the top page. Everyone's aware of it, and overall has a strong community that blurts out everywhere. ARB, Doge AI, I'm just not too aware of that coin, so I don't really feel too much hype around it, even though it has AI driven NFTs and games. I don't really care. Baby Dogecoin, I can see this one performing well, still has that narrative of Doge and pretty much like a little bit of a spin-off. Then Doge Elon Mars, I'm not too aware of that one either, or Samoyed coin. So these are also a few coins that are well established, but in my eyes, if you're trying to go to a more established coin, that would be Doge. Dogecoin, that would be Pepe, that would be Flocky, that would be Bonk, that would be Turbo, and maybe Baby Doge. But a few of these other ones I'm not really feeling. And let me know what you think so far about this list. The riskier meme coins that it gives us that are younger than 1.5 years would be Popcat, Fartcoin. These are two coins I actually do agree with based off of the communities that are being really built around them, the amount of holders that they're starting to rack up, especially Fartcoin. Fartcoin in the last week and a half, guys, was seeing some crazy price action. A lot of influencers, traders were talking about it. But then we get into a few other ones that I'm not really too aware of, like Soloxy, Wall Street Pepe. Those two I haven't really heard too much about their communities or kind of what's going on. And like how I said, strong coins usually surface all the way to the top regardless of who you're following or what feed you're keeping up with. And this is where you can actually tell that someone's community is super strong, that it's overflowing into other pots. And some of these coins I haven't really heard of. Flockers I have heard of, Flock, as well as the meme index, and then the GameStop meme coin. But a few of these other ones, BTFD coin, Arctic Pablo coin, COQ Inu, I'm not too aware of these. There's a few coins that I think are much more better than this, which this is where I would jump into the most hype meme coins that I'm seeing that everyone is talking about. And you know, there's a lot on here that I think aren't listed, like SPX, you have Brett's, you have Giga, you have Toshi, a Popcat was mentioned. There's a few on here, guys, that a lot of people just aren't really aware of or aren't in the talks, and as a result, I think a lot of people are missing out on some really crazy gains. You can see the names kind of consecutively thrown out through here: Pepe, Brett, Popcat, Turbo. So Brett is another one that people just, you know, aren't really putting on the list. Even Grok isn't really talking about it, but it's doing some great stuff. Nero is another meme coin that was seeing some crazy price action, you know, earlier in 2024, but right now it's kind of a little bit dying off. People are going towards more of the stronger community. So, you know, overall, there's a lot of, you know, relative names that are thrown out there: Pepe, Turbo, Brett. You can see, guys, I have a list right here of other meme coins that I think aren't necessarily mentioned. We got the SPX 6900. Toshi's been running really crazy. Giga Chad's another old one with SPX 6900. Nero, Ponky, Just a Chill Guy is another one, guys, that is super fresh. This coin actually was sitting at around almost like 2 cents, and now it's sitting at 7.7. It actually hit like 10 cents a few days ago, but like how I said, capitulation is happening. But that's pretty much Grok's list of the best meme coins, not only the most established, but also the riskier coins. This is where I don't completely agree with, you know, everything that it's saying, but at the end of the day, you got to take all of it with a grain of salt, and let me know if there's anything on this list that hasn't been mentioned. But that is pretty much the meme coins. Let's jump into the AI coins now. No, the most hyped AI coins, guys, in 2025, there is a lot of relative names that have been thrown around consecutively because these are, you know, moving players that have already been in the space, established their presence, and a lot of people now are competing with these companies. These ones are going to be the Graph, FETS, it's going to be Ocean. There's a few on here that actually aren't mentioned where I actually want to jump straight into the AI coins. And this is going to be Tau, this is going to be the Near Protocol, this is going to be FETS, this is going to be Virtuals, this is going to be IOs. These are kind of the main names being thrown around in terms of the best AI coins. Grok is kind of giving us, you know, some of the stronger coins that have been here for, you know, a little bit longer in the space, but I also want to, you know, emphasize the hype around communities and also the projects and partnerships. A lot of these, while they are good, like FETS, like the Ocean Protocol, like Singularity, the Graph, Hacking AI, there's a few guys in here that are pretty, you know, good picks, but I think there's other stronger focuses that you can see on the main chart, guys, for the AI sector in general. And if we look at the most hyped AI coins, you can see that there's also a lot of names that are consecutively thrown. The Near Protocol, Tau, we have Render, we have FETS, we have the Virtuals, we have GPU, and a few others. I actually have my whole list of AI coins that I'm going to talk about because I'm actually more revolved around AI coins. But getting back into the Grok list, these are the top, you know, I guess more established coins that you would want to gravitate towards. Now, if we look at the riskier coins that it's talking about, this is where we had different narratives coming out around AI coins. It wasn't just around AI, it was around AI infrastructure, AI agents, and overall multiple different variations and variables of AI. This is where we have Mind of Pepe, Dogs AI, AI 16Z. These are a few AI agents, like I said, that were launched near the end of 2024 when everything was going really crazy. Subbed, Fantasy Pepe, AI XBT, Memes AI, Triz IG, and Griffin. Guys, some of these I don't think I think they're going to see their time in the sun. They're going to do pretty well, but I think you need to be looking more towards actual AI infrastructure and projects that are actually bringing space to the actual technology that is already here and just pretty much optimizing it, not trying to reinvent the wheel. And a lot of these are riding the coattail of AI. And I think Grok is more just following, you know, what it's seeing exactly in terms of what's being put on X, the communities and all that good stuff. But if we looked at the most hype AI coins, guys, you can see if you wanted to get into more established coins, these are going to be the Near Protocol, Tau, Render, FET, Virtuals, Node AI, and a few other ones. And then we have also a little bit more riskier plays where you can potentially make a lot more money, but these are going to be with, you know, a little bit more riskier assets that have lower market caps. And this is where I get into my list of AI coins, guys. And this is where, you know, you can jump into something like POW, you can jump into OXO, you can jump into Hash AI, one of my main positions. We're going to look at my portfolio here in a sec. You have Node AI GPU, we just talked about that one. The Anyone Protocol, Palm AI, another strong coin that was sitting at almost $2, sitting at 35 cents right now, really crazy. Vert AI, Destra Network, which is also another crazy project, in Conducts. These are smaller AI assets, but a lot of them are actually bringing real integration in terms of the technology, cloud computing, crypto mining with AI algorithms. It gets really, really in depth, but if you have a strong understanding about what the company is producing and how the community feels around it, then you can actually start to make some freaking crazy gains, but you got to focus on the right projects. But now, if you guys want, we could look straight into my portfolio and then we'll wrap up this video pretty much giving you my perspective around everything that we're seeing. Like how I said, I'm mainly revolved around AI coins and meme coins. Really revolved around AI though. Hash AI and Conducts are my two main positions. Hash AI, crypto mining using AI algorithms, share pools, overall using GPU technology and overall producing a lot of power that a lot of companies and overall a lot of different things are going to be utilized for. So this is a company that I think is going to have a great future. Their partnerships are looking great and they have real world infrastructure, real facilities, all that good stuff. Conducts bringing a real change to Web3 assets, NFTs, how these assets are used cross-platform, using, you know, more in-depth technology and graphics and all that good stuff, guys. And then Destra Network, cloud computing, DeepIn software. This gets more in depth. This is where you got to have an understanding of your portfolio and why you're investing in your projects. Just a Chill Guy is just a meme coin. I took a chance on this coin when it was sitting at around 6 cents, and then again when it was sitting at 2 cents, and it paid off. It's currently sitting at around 7.9, and I plan on running this back up near to its all-time high. A lot of people think this is going to run up to trillions, which means to dollars and much more, but I'm going to ride the wave and keep you guys updated when I'm selling. Destra Network sitting at 14 cents. This is another great coin, just talked about it. And then Miggles, another meme coin that is just with a strong community revolved around the base chain and their mascot. I jumped into this coin a little early, but overall, I'm just riding the wave with it now. But swiping everything to the side, guys, that is pretty much what Grok said is the best AI and meme coins based off of hype, price action, sentiment, and everything that has been seen. Do I agree with that list? No, I do not agree with the list, except some of the, you know, already top performers that have been here that are well established, like Doge, Pepe, and a few other ones. Same thing with the AI coins, with Render, with FETs, with Tau, all these great projects that have already been here. But I think with those lower cap markets where you can make some crazy gains, this is where you have to look into the right projects that are actually bringing actual change to their technology or to what they're trying to produce. If this is something like a project that's just riding the coattail, and it's harder to tell with meme coins because meme coins are just driven around community, marketing, sentiment, and, you know, their narrative and what they're trying to push. If they push all that correctly, they can run it through the roof. Actual projects like AI are really focused on exactly the hype and the, you know, actual technology that's being integrated and how it's going to be making a change, a roadmap, and multiple things like partnerships and lot of different stuff, which is why you need to be more crucial about those investments. But this is just my perspective around the AI coins and meme coins you need to be looking at. If I didn't mention any of the coins that you are looking at, drop them down below. I love to hear everyone's perspective and, you know, the crypto portfolios and what you're currently holding. But if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and then videos like this talking about the best altcoins to be focusing on sectors sectors, and everything else in between. I'm gonna drop a crypto market update today, letting you guys know why everything's trading sideways, a little bit of the price volatility, how global liquidity is looking, the deals that were being struck in between Trump and multiple other nations. I think India said they're taking away all tariffs. There's a lot of different things. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated with all that information. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.